Get ready for something amazing this week on History Seekers.
All right, so we're out here. We think we're on the site. We've got a section of the woods. There are smaller trees and a wide path about the size of what an airplane would be, and a lot of large trees on both sides of it. You can see a little bit of the larger trees like over in here, and then where Scott is all small trees, and way on over there are large trees. And you can see like that stump possibly could have been one of the trees that was sheared off. Don't know, maybe, but right through there we believe. So now we're gonna get the detectors out and see if we can confirm it. He's got pieces of what we believe to be the plane already, just sheared off aluminum. Nothing spectacular. If you dug this anywhere else, you probably wouldn't think anything about it, but we're way back in the woods and usually don't find anything else here, right?
No, it's just out in the middle of nowhere. And you can see the green tint
right
to it on the inside of that particular plane. It was painted green, and so
yeah, I won't film from the back. All right, so he's got another signal 2 feet from where he found that one or less. And look, big tree, probably wing clipped it.
another one right there.
Another one right there. All right, so you're in a hot spot.
Yeah, chunks of the plane fell apart right here.
Under good root growth. Look right there.
Yeah, another piece of aluminum.
Another piece. And that's not like aluminum can. That's
yeah,
aircraft grade.
Aircraft, yeah, definitely aircraft grade aluminum. Very thick.
Yeah, look. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Very good find. All right, so Scott just dug a piece of metal with a rivet through it. I've got a good signal. It's reading 1241, 1242, 933. So it's just everywhere. So we're gonna get the pinpointer out. We're gonna dig around right here. Let's see what we find. All right, guys, so check it out. Under this massive root right here, that signal, watch this. Right under that massive root. So we're gonna go in and see what it is. I'll set the camera up so you guys will be right there with us. If I don't throw it out. So I'm gonna have to turn the camera off because this is under this massive root. I may not even be able to get this piece up. All right, guys, look at this. Under this big old root right here, I pried it out with my shovel. Here it comes, right there. Piece of the plane. Scott, I got a big piece of plane right here, our biggest we've dug so far. You see the screw holes. It's all mangled. There's the green. There's the green that our friend was telling us about right there. It looks like. Check that out. All right, so that's a good sized piece of the plane. I don't know what part. All right, guys, I got a piece of the plane right here. It's good high tone. Right down in the dirt. Let's go in and find it. There it is right there. Check that out. It's a smaller piece. We'll take anything we get here. All right, so we'll put that up. All right, our guy just opened the hole up and he found this. It's, look, the holes with the rivets are the same as the one I just found a while ago. Another piece of the aircraft right there. And Scott's got a piece. You've already got it on film though, right?
I do have it on film.
All right, so finding some good stuff, guys. Finding some really good stuff here. You know, Scott, if we found this anywhere else,
I just said that whenever I found this. If somebody walks through these woods unaware of what happened here, they would think this was garbage and they would throw it away.
And they would put it in their trash pouch.
And I also mentioned when I found this that we're gonna donate significant pieces like this, pieces that have a little bit of character, and you can tell, right? These tiny little fragments we're finding, we're just peacefully and respectfully burying them back. Though this place is maybe a parking lot, it was going to be developed, so who knows? Right. But we're keeping the significant pieces that we think that museums and rock and roll
Hall of Fame, places like that,
stuff like that would want to display.
And we're going to give it to them. We're not going to sell it to them.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And so what we're going to do, we're going to show them this video. Right. And if anybody that sees this video and sees the stuff in the museums, we're going to document where it came from.
That's right.
And where it was found and stuff like that.
Some places that we've already got on tap that we'll reach out to them and see if they're interested and probably frame it up real nice for them, that kind of stuff.
Sounds good. Oh, man, look at that. That's round. What is that? Dude, is that part of the steering wheel? They were small and round, or is...
I don't know, it's some kind of wheel of some sort.
What is that?
Don't know. Something that turned something.
I wonder...
I know what this is. This is the door latch to unlatch the doors.
That's exactly what that is.
This was actually mounted on a center turn for one of the doors. It's probably one of the emergency hatches.
Man, look at that.
Definitely need to research that plane and see if this was what was on it, because there's no reason for this high-grade aluminum to be out here.
Right.
These have been woods since the crash and has always been woods. There's no farm implements out here.
That's cool. All right, man. We're gonna research that. We believe that to be part of the plane. We're not experts at aviation or anything like that, so we're just kind of speculating on that. But we think that may be part of the door. I can see it, man.
Yeah. You know how the bolts on the door, they twist it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Got a signal here. There's nothing really else out in these woods other than the actual location of the debris field from the plane. So I'm sure this is probably a piece of the plane here. As you can see, not a lot. I mean, it's kind of reverting to, I mean, nobody in future generations, if they didn't know what this site was and if it wasn't going to be developed, would know what they were looking at here, but we know what this is. That's a fragment of the plane. Doesn't look like much, but it's history for sure. So we're gonna keep looking and see if we can find anything, you know, a little more recognizable as a piece or something, so we can donate these things out. So just cover up my hole here. And you get back.
All right, so Bob's got a big chunk. There you go. That might be support structure, is it? I think that may be. Is that rusting with it?
See the green paint?
Oh, yeah.
These are steel.
Yeah. What's the rust on that?
Rivets or steel clamps that went on each side of the aluminum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at the blue paint.
Oh, was
the plane was blue.
Really?
Yes. That's the side of the blue striping on the plane.
Nice. Wow.
Let's clean that up.
You got any water with you?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to clean this up. You're going to watch this being cleaned. First time it's been seen since 1977.
That's the blue and the green that was on the plane.
Wow. It's coming off a little bit.
Yeah.
We may have to clean that up when we get back. Man, if that had numbers on it.
It might after we clean it all out from the inside, but
Yeah.
this is definitely the blue striping down the plane. This is the outside of the plane.
Wow. All right. All right, he's got a solid 26 signal. Could be a coin. Even if it's clad though, even if it's not silver, I mean, more than likely going to be from the crash. If that's what it turns out to be. Okay, it's not going to be a coin.
Part of the plane.
Part of the plane, yeah. Is that part of the seatbelt? No. Maybe? No?
Something turned right
No,
here.
I don't know. I was wondering if it was like the part the seatbelt buckled into on the side. No, I don't guess it is, though.
This is actually going to be something mechanically of the plane.
Yeah.
Trying to see if I...
And if any of you guys are aviation, maybe you work on airplanes or anything like that from that era, let us know in the comments below if you recognize anything, because we don't. I mean, most of us are Civil War relic guys, so this is totally different stuff for us. Okay, here's another piece of the plane. Check that out. Still got a few rivets in it. All right. We think we got part of the door hatch earlier, and we're sitting about, right here is about where the fuselage came to rest. And all of them, look, almost all of them have those rivet holes.
This one here does not. It has them kind of to the corners. This is a much heavier,
Right.
thicker piece. And then this one, when you see Scott's, this fits right directly into his rivet holes. This is also another thicker piece.
Oh, okay.
So you have to see Scott's piece. It fits right in.
Right. That's pretty cool. And you got a piece right here that you're digging up?
I'm looking.
Okay. Let's see what's down right here and show that while we're over here with the camera.
What do you make of this? This is the second or third piece I've found like this. It almost has a wood-like
Scott's.
consistency. And it looks burnt almost, but it's metal. What do you make of that?
Oh, wow. It's light. It's super lightweight. Yeah. I don't know.
Support for wing structures, maybe, because it's light?
You know, you may be right. Hey, Bob. We've got a weird piece, we're going to come back to Kelly in just a second. Have you found a piece like this out here before? Check this out.
It's almost like it's burnt.
Feel how light that is?
Yeah, it's aluminum. It's going to be a cross member piece of aluminum. Just very corroded. I wouldn't doubt if this sat around the battery box where the acid ate the aluminum, because that's what acid ate aluminum looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Battery boxes.
That's the second piece from over there that I found like that.
I would not doubt if that's battery, because see, you know how battery acid eats away at aluminum and that kind of that flaky.
I mean, it's making it just flake.
Could be where the batteries were at on the plane, and when it hit, crashed, batteries exploded.
It's flaking like wood that's come apart, but it's clearly metal. You got that? It's got white paint on it. All right, another piece. All right, this has got that white look too, just like one of the pieces Scott got. Don't know if it's part of the skin. What? We're gonna put it in the pouch. Take out.
Stainless steel. If you notice, aircraft grade stainless steel screws.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that's aircraft. And well, there's been no other aircraft crashed here, so we're pretty sure this is going to be part of the Lynyrd Skynyrd plane.
Wow. Another interesting piece right there. And Scott's digging a piece right now. He's got it, sounds like. Let's go see what he's got.
Nice piece. Definitely airplane piece.
Oh, look, the paint. Look at that. The paint is, look, you can take your finger. I'm not going to, but you take your finger.
Peel that up.
Just peel it up from the paint. Just peeling off. Look at the rivets on that side. A great piece. That's a great piece, too. Guys, we've got another piece of the plane right there. Hit it with my shovel a little bit. Oh, there's the rivets. Another piece. Of course, like most of these, we don't know what they are always, but they're everywhere. There you go. So Kelly's got an interesting piece right here. She doesn't know how far it goes back.
And it flakes on the underside like Scott's does, so.
It's like the paint's flaking on it, like white paint.
Underneath, yeah.
Can you draw it out? There you go. It's coming out. What kind of piece is that going to be? Oh, yeah. He thinks that might be the battery box where the acid eroded away the aluminum. Don't know, but it's got this flaky. That's almost wood. I think that's wood fiber.
We thought that too.
Well, I tell you what. Take a piece and see. Take this piece that I just flaked off, and see. Test it with the. I think that's wood though. Test it with the pinpointer real quick. That'll tell the story. Yeah, see, that's wood. I think this is part of the wing. I really do. Because that's like that real lightweight wood. I really think.
Old wing?
I think so. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe.
I don't know. That's a pretty cool piece, though.
It is. That is a cool piece.
Scott's had the same piece, and he found his.
Just right up there.
Yeah.
Well, the fuselage came to rest right about here, we think.
But Scott's had the same flaking on the inside.
Okay.
So.
Scott.
What?
Well, she's got a piece it's definitely wood. It's got a piece. It's got wood like
It's
in with the metal.
The same as the piece that you pulled out from over there.
It's wood?
It's got pieces. It's got wood in with the metal. Now, you know what? Now, here's a theory, guys. What if that wood was pressed on there when it sheared through the trees?
I'll tell you what, I think it might be.
It could be from where it hit the trees.
This is the same piece that you found over there, remember? And I said I thought that was wood.
Yeah. They may have had wood trim inside the cabin.
It could have. It could have. Or it could have been where it hit the trees and just, like, kind of grabbed the wood. I don't know. But it's definitely wood because that flaked off.
Yeah, we need to hold this one carefully to preserve that wood, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I just put that in your pouch and just be careful with it.
I might have to just carry it out.
Yeah. Set it by a tree and we'll get it on the way out. So that way we preserve the wood.
Yeah, because I think Scott probably already flicked his off because we were trying to figure out, like...
What it was.
No, because I said it's wood, and he said, I don't think so. But now that we pulled it out directly from...
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
So Bob's walked over here. He's got part of a hydraulic hose line, we think.
It's definitely a brass fitting, and even the line coming out of it is going to be a copper or a brass. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be aircraft, probably some type of hydraulic line.
Cool. Kelly has a piece that's got wood in it. Now, we don't know if it's...
I think it's from a seat. I think it's...
Yeah, maybe from a seat.
I wondered if maybe it even caught wood when it was clipping through the trees.
Possible, but I
Check
can see
this
the
out.
seats having maybe wood in them.
Oh, it was underneath. It was underneath the here.
See, that's
so we watched it
100%
pull
wood.
out.
You pull a piece of that off. Look at that.
Well, See if that rings up on
I already tested it.
this. No,
No, it's wood.
that's going to be like a seat,
I think it is.
like a seat.
That could have been one of the, I mean, you never know, but it could have
Yeah.
been one of the members' seats.
I bet you that's exactly what that is. That is a seat base because it's got that aircraft grade green color on it.
Yeah.
And yeah,
The wood part would have been right here with the
and then
cushion.
on top.
Yep.
Outstanding. That's the inside piece of the plane.
And now she is sitting here taking her pinpointer and just working around because the
Yeah.
stuff's not deep.
No, the stuff's only a couple inches deep. Really, you can just run around here with a pinpointer on a stick.
Here, Kelly. All right. And like I said, she's just moving around from piece to piece, just digging more parts of it. All right, so tell us about this piece that you just dug.
All right, this is a wire grommet. When the wire was run through the airplane,
Right.
it had, you can see where the screw went here. It was a little piece and it was attached just like that on the side of the inside of the plane. And the wire was run through here as like a wire hanger.
Right.
And it was coated in the rubber, as you see here on the inside, to protect the wire from getting
Vibration,
scratched
didn't it?
and yeah, and arcing out. So yeah, that was on the inside of the plane running wire through it.
Oh, man. All right. Another piece.
Lynyrd Skynyrd artifacts.
Another piece. All right, so Bob's got something here. What you got, buddy?
This is going to be a part of the plane. There's your aircraft green, but look at this. It's got some kind of fabric.
It sure does.
Fabric inside of it.
Scott, he's got fabric. Oh, that fabric's coming loose. Is that leather?
I think it might be.
That feels like leather.
It might be.
Yeah, I would hang on. I wouldn't.
But yeah, this is definitely, see the rivets
Yeah.
here?
Oh, this is a cool
Aircraft green.
Yeah.
Definitely part of the inside of the plane right here. Nice, beautiful piece.
All right.
Probably matches up with our seat
It might.
that we're looking at.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh man, look at this piece.
Oh, Scott's got a piece. Let's go over here and see what he's got. Oh yeah, that looks like a support or something. Look, it's got that same right there. That
Is that green?
yeah,
Is that the same color green he's finding,
yeah, it sure is.
Bob?
So basically it was during the FAA report, everything was gone over. The instrument panel was still intact except one piece. And they said in the report, in the FAA report, that the fuel was locked on like it was supposed to be, and all the gauges and the valves were shut like they were supposed to be. But the fuel mixture was too rich, and they credit that to the reason they ran out of fuel so early. They weren't paying attention to their fuel gauges. They were running rich, and next thing you know, they were out of fuel. And not quite to Baton Rouge, and apparently just short of the Macomb Airport. And this is where they ended up.
All right, guys, we got something incredible here. Bob has dug what we believe part of the instrument panel.
See, the instrument would have went right here in the circular shape.
Right.
And this is aluminum, and it would have mounted up to the dash. And here's part of the rubber grommet there that would have sealed it up against the dash.
Right.
And the screw holes. This could be the one part of the instrument panel they didn't find.
And we're going to detect around. Bob's looking to see if Scott says he's got a coin.
Look at that.
Oh, you sure do. He's got a coin. Is that a penny?
I don't know. I'm gonna brush it off here a little bit gently.
If it's before 1977,
Who's got good eyes?
probably Bob. Well, it's a Lincoln Memorial penny. 19. As you're seeing this for the first time, probably since the plane crash.
Shadow there.
I got it in the shadow, yeah. See if you can get down and get a date off that coin right there.
$1968.
Not saying it is, not saying it isn't, but I will say this.
Why in the world would a 1968 coin be way out in the middle of the woods?
That's exactly right.
I mean, now we find coins in the woods sometime. It's you know.
It's all about context.
Yeah, it's all about the context of everything else we're finding.
Yep,
we're digging instrument panel stuff feet away from this.
Fuselage, you know, just the main. Could it have been some of the rescue workers and the FAA people? Sure,
it could have been.
But the story is told that they were playing cards on the plane when the plane went down, and they were playing with change. And a 1968 penny would have been something that would have come out of that plane.
Yeah, it's nothing to have amazing. A 9, 10, 11-year-old coin in your pocket today.
That's right.
I would hang on to that.
Oh yeah. Typically these things might go in a tumbler or go get rolled and thrown in the bank. This one will not be.
Yeah,
I don't know that a museum would take that.
No,
because I mean, you can't.
It's like when we're hunting Civil War relics.
That's right.
You know, we find old coins that we think probably were Civil War, but there's no way to always be for certain.
That's right.
But that would go in a separate pocket.
That's going in a separate pocket.
Scott, that may be the first time you've ever taken what we classify modern coin.
Stinking Lincoln.
And saved it.
That's right.
All right, so Kelly has something. And you're pulling glass out of the hole. And that is thick glass, too. Like they would use in aviation. And she's uncovered another part of the plane, looks like. I almost, if that glass came from the same area, I wonder if that was part of a windshield or a window right there. That piece is riveted. Oh, look, the rivet's about to come out. Be careful right there. See the rivet about to come out? You have to dig in there a little more. Or is that rivet? No, never mind. It's not a rivet. All right, so it's growing under the root, guys. We're going to excavate this out and be right back. So I broke part of what Kelly was getting out. So it was like this, and then that came loose. I don't know what this is. It almost looks electronic. There was glass that came out, and then I broke this trying to pull it out. I think it was already broke. It was laying there together. The rivets were not in it. I think this may have been something pretty good at one time before I broke it. It's probably part of that instrument panel that's missing.
You know,
went together like that.
An expert on those types of planes might be able to tell us what
I would keep all that in your external pocket, and then that's the glass that came out the same hole with it. I don't know what that is.
That's something delicate. That speaks to me of either a lighting for the cabin lighting.
Yeah.
Or part of the instrument panel or something like that.
Came out. It was together. But see, the rivets are gone out of it, I think. Or, well, I don't know. So Kelly's got more of that.
This is probably some kind of a protector to it.
Let's see the electronics right there. All right, so Kelly's digging for more of that.
Pete, I got something good over here.
All right, Scott's got something. I'm playing cameraman today. I'm only getting to dig just a little bit, but that's all right. I'm getting to document really cool stuff.
Yeah. All right, so I had to dig out from under all these roots. I already picked it up. It looks just like everything else we've been finding, right?
Okay.
But I want to show y'all something. I'm super stoked about this one. You ready for this?
Hold on. This right here could be something really great, right?
Yep.
Show us.
I flipped it back over because I've already seen it, but I wanted y'all to get the surprise.
Oh man, look at that.
Look at that.
Bob, this is part of the outside of the plane, right?
If it's got blue on it, it is.
It's got blue on it.
Definitely got it.
Wow, look at that.
Look, you can see where some of the paint flecked off whenever I brought it out. Look at that.
Yeah, right there.
Paint's flecked off right there.
Man.
That one goes in a separate pocket. Somebody's going to want that.
Scott, you may have something good, but I think I got you beat on this one.
Uh-oh.
When you think you've got the best find, Scott, you don't. Oh, that's a big piece.
What you got there? Oh, nice. Oh.
Oh, that is a pretty good
Got
chunk.
rivets.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Here.
It's definitely.
Here you go.
Definitely the plane.
You didn't do the whoosh.
Oh, sorry. That's only with water.
Oh, okay.
Ah, no blue on this one. I didn't get the blue stripe. There was only a stripe that was blue, so you got a very unique piece of the plane. Mine's just probably part of the belly, maybe. See? The
It's green.
Yep, that's
It's
the green.
It's that light, like seafoam green or whatever color it was.
Look at that. Rivets, aircraft rivets, green. No doubt. Lynyrd Skynyrd plane
Absolutely,
right there.
that is. That's a good one.
Cool.
I got to be honest with you. I'm a little jealous of your digger.
You like that?
I do like that.
Tulip white and the red.
All right, so I was digging a target, and Bob walks up. Tell me why that's significant.
Well, the plane was mostly green and white with a blue stripe down it. But in red, next to the nose, was the name Lynyrd Skynyrd in red. And there is little red stickers, like adhesive sticking or paint. I actually may have a part of the Lynyrd Skynyrd name. That's amazing.
That is probably the only person that has that.
Probably.
Well, except for the FAA.
Actually, the FAA don't have it no more neither.
They trashed it.
After the plane was completely reconstructed and an investigation was done, the plane was left on a welding yard. And then in 1984, the welder asked what to do with it, and they said, well, you can scrap it. And they literally took it to a scrapyard and scrapped the entire plane.
Wow.
There's nothing left of it.
Really?
Oh, that's cool. That's definitely electrical wiring
Check
from the
that
inside
out.
of a plane. Oh, you know what that is?
That's a fuse.
That's the light bulb. That's the light bulb.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you see my electrical stuff?
These are lights that went on the top of the plane, on the inside of the plane.
Wow.
See?
Check that out.
Look, little brass coats.
Yeah.
That's where the light
And I
bulb
found
went
glass
in.
in the hole.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
This went along the edge of the inside of the plane where
Cabin
they
lighting.
sat. Cabin lighting. Exactly. Cabin lighting. That's cool.
That's a cool find right there, buddy.
Lynyrd Skynyrd was sitting under that cabin lighting because it was right at dusk dark when they were going down.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right, Scott, you got something
I
else?
don't know what that is. It's some substantial piece of metal.
Right. All right, and they've got something over there. Let's go, Scott. They say they've got something good. Let's go over there together and see what it is.